On the 3rd of June 2025, Ruqhoyyah narrates a dream to us that she has seen. Ruqhoyyah says, Allah showed me a dream, and Isa called me to come quickly to his house besides the gardens of paradise. I came rushing, and I saw Isa ibn Maryam alayhi salam standing in front of a large window. In the distance, Al-Aqsa Masjid could be seen. Isa turned his body to face me upon my arrival. He said, "Peace be upon you, O Ruqhoyyah. What are you doing in your place?" I replied, "Truly, I have done nothing but call upon the servants of Allah." Isa looked at me, then turned back to face the window. Isa alayhi salam said, "Pay attention to your heart, O Ruqhoyyah. Do not become absorbed in watching the stories and fantasies of the disbelievers and their delusions." She says, "I did not understand what he meant, so I asked, 'What do you mean, O Prophet of Allah?' He replied, 'See how you have strayed from the path that Allah is pleased with. You watch entertainment that distracts you from remembering Allah.' I was shocked. Indeed, I had been watching series on my phone this past week, and those were stories in films, and I kept watching the next episodes. How did he know? I felt so ashamed." Isa alayhi salam said, "Remember that whatever you do, truly Allah is watching you and is all-knowing. Recite dhikr in your heart rather than wasting your time." Then he said, "Follow me." So I followed him. Isa said, "We are going to a certain place." I got on his vehicle and sat in front of Isa, slightly sideways and at a distance. I looked ahead and Isa looked back. We did not speak. When we arrived at a place, Isa took me to a high cave. Inside, a man was bound. He was grinning and his face shifted, weak and helpless. He remained silent, with his cheek resting on the ground, melting weakly, as if he were melting. The strange man looked at me weakly and said, "Release me, Isa." The Prophet Isa replied, "It is not time yet, O Dajjal." The Dajjal's face turned into a sinister grin and said, "Let me go my way, O Isa. I want to go to the servants of Allah. My followers await me, O Isa." Prophet Isa said, "No, O Dajjal. Indeed, this age is filled with trials and tribulations. See how the servants of Allah are heedless of His remembrance. Truly, fantasies have deceived them." The Dajjal answered, "They are my followers, Isa. They will only obey my command in the end. Let me go meet them." Isa replied, "No, O Dajjal. Let Allah guide them so that they are not deaf, mute, and blind." And the Dajjal fell asleep weakly, his face constantly changing. He looked at me. "O Ruqhoyyah, do you think my followers will listen to you?" He laughed. "Wait for me, Ruqhoyyah. I will come to you in the end. And that will be the beginning of my arrival. I will seek you out, and you will know how powerful I am in front of you." And he turned into someone I recognized. Isa looked at me and said, "Stay behind me, Ruqhoyyah, and do not look at him." So I hid behind Isa alayhi salam. The Dajjal remained with his cheek on the floor, weak and helpless. "See, at the end, Ruqhoyyah, I will be in your blanket suddenly. Do not think you can escape me." When I wrote this dream, wallahi, I had truly dreamed of the Dajjal suddenly being in my blanket, and both my fingers were broken as he sucked on them. I struggled and read the three Qul verses, Al-Ikhlas, Al-Falaq, and Al-Nas, and he was thrown off. I ran and I begged Allah, "Wake me up, O Allah. I cannot endure this anymore." And in my heart, Allah said, "This is not a dream, this is real." And I kept running in exhaustion, understanding this was not a dream, this was real. Isa alayhi salam took me away and we left him. The Dajjal rose and with a fierce expression said, "O Ruqhoyyah, I will hunt you down and behead you, but I will wait until I commit my evil upon you, so you will know that Ruqhoyyah betrayed Allah's promise to me." I ran away from him and stood in front of a great cave with green trees surrounding the valleys. Isa took me away and looked at me and said, "Indeed, I will come before he beheads you, Ruqhoyyah." I bowed my head and felt like crying at the Dajjal's threat and evil. Isa alayhi salam smiled and said, "Truly, Allah is not protecting you. Truly, Allah is protecting you. Do not let your remembrance of Allah fade away." I woke up and reflected, was my biggest mistake indulging too much in watching drama series on my phone? I am now afraid to do it again and become heedless of remembering Allah. And that's the end of the narration of this dream from her. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون أمين يا الله يا رب يا سميع يا بصير والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلي وسلم على سيدنا محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين اللهم آمين.